physical right here. And what does this lead to? So one may say, yeah, well, is that legal? Who cares? Well, yes. And one of my favorite drills, personally, is the art of what do you do when you miss a punch? That you're putting pressure down on the neck, not the shoulder. When you miss a jab, don't be discouraged. Oh, I gotta get my hand back. Sometimes getting your hand back takes too long. I'd rather give pain from me missing and vent my frustration on this guy's neck to bring him down. My name's Malik Scott. Connor just said everything it is. You name any aspect of boxing, I done been through it. Coming from a physical standpoint, I know how it feels to knock people out. I know how it feels to be knocked out. The things I'm going to teach you today, I really cut off the fat. I keep it as basic as everything I stand for, and that's the big F, fundamentals. That's going to be a key word in this seminar, intent. I'd rather for all the drills to be slow and correct instead of fast and wrong. Slow and correct, not fast and wrong. Work time.
Make sure you're ready. One more minute. All right, good morning, guys. Okay, good morning, guys. So, as most of you know, I'm Connor. I'm the head boxing coach here. We've been running the boxing program now for just over 2.5 years. We're going to try and bring some more boxers over. They help out with the boxing program. It's an absolute pleasure to have someone like Malik Scott here with his pedigree. He's an American heavyweight boxer. He's a massive record, 13 KOs. He's fought some of the best in the world, and he's coached some of the best in the world. Guys like Deontay Wilder. So please welcome Malik Scott, everybody.
What's going on, guys? So real quick, my name is Malik Scott. Connor just said everything it is about me. I'm 45 years old, and I've been in boxing since the age of 12. And it's all I've done. I don't know what it feels like to have another job. I don't know what it feels like to be really good at anything else. So one would say like, or one may think like, well, is that something you're proud of? I'm very, very proud of that because the places that boxing took me, incredible places like this. Boxing has taught me more about life than actual boxing things that happen in the ring. So I wouldn't trade my story for the world. You name any aspect of boxing, I done been through it. Coming from a physical standpoint, I know how it feels to knock people out. I know how it feels to be knocked out. I know how it feels to hit someone hard. I know how it feels to be hit very hard. I know how it feels to be nervous. I know how it feels to be scared, to be fearful. Anything that I give you guys today is going to be things you have the courage enough to try, whether it's exercising on your own, whether it's in competition, whether it's in the gym. And what do I mean by have the courage to do? I think sometimes coaches can make things a bit too radical sometimes. And in combat, if you get in front of somebody, I know what it feels like to second guess yourself because you're like, I want to do this move that I was working on, but it's a lot. This opponent may not, allow me to do it, or I just don't have the heart or the will to try to land a 14 punch combination on somebody like that with a pivot and an extra pivot here and then a control here. Sometimes that could be a lot and intimidating to even do. The things I'm going to teach you today, I really cut off the fat. I keep it as basic as everything I stand for, and that's the big F, fundamentals. Now what I ask with what I teach you is that everything you do with intent. If I'm teaching you steps, do it with intent. I don't want to go or see nobody just going through the motions because I respect combat sports too much to watch you go through the motions. That's going to be a key word in this seminar, intent. I don't care if I give you the most basic drill, do it with intent as if an opponent is in front of you. I've watched fighters at the highest level take things for granted and not do things with intent, and it costs them. It costs them to get knocked down off the financial collateral of finances they could have made. It have cost them legacy. It have cost them the difference between agony and defeat. So I say everything that I'm going to show you today, do with intent. This is not extremely radical stuff. This is things that I see the best fighters in the world do, and the things that when I have been in with the best fighters in the world, whether it was sparring with Lennox Lewis, boxing with Vladimir Klitschko, in the ring or teaching Deontay Wilder, boxing or teaching Zurdo Ramirez, or training Ezra Taylor, so many things. So let's keep everything with intent. And right off the rip, one thing that I believe in before we get started is I believe in combat sports, everything you do to warm up should be conducive to you fighting. I'll give you an example. Sometimes I watch fighters warm up for fights and they're doing everything besides intense shadow boxing, everything besides training their legs to do things that they actually going to do in fights. What do I mean by that? It's for sure in a fight that you're going to step to your left, you're going to step to your right, you're going to move forward and you're going to move backwards. And you may, depending on your opponent, have to do some lateral movement. In your pre-fight, this is things I should see. Nowadays, I watch fighters almost do everything besides that's conducive to fighting. I see incredible looking ladder drills. I see incredible looking stretches, which is cool because we all have to warm up. I would much rather see intentful shadow boxing and intentful steps before you go into competition or before you go into some heavy sparring, because it's like a system check. It's like a fundamental check, and you want to make sure your fundamentals and your system is in order before you go in the ring, whether it's for sparring, whether it's for competition. So real quick, guys, the first warm-up that I want to do is simple. It has nothing to do with punches. We're not going to punch until a little bit later on until we get down for some drills. Right now, what I want to see everybody do is step from your left to your right, forwards and backwards. The drill should look just like this. Somebody tell me one thing they didn't see me do that you almost see everyone do when they shadow box. Okay, no, so what I didn't do was this. I stepped, bingo. I didn't do a bounce. No bouncing in the proper space in between your feet the whole time. So if you're stepping up, I don't want to see no one doing this. Your feet shouldn't look like this. That's not a step up, your feet too close. You can't defend or be offensive from here. You understand, guys? So what I want is just a foot drill. Stepping to your left, stepping to your right, stepping to your right, stepping to your left, stepping forward and stepping backwards. I don't want to see crossing feet. I don't want to see a lot of wasted energy bouncing. Just work on your steps. I'm gonna be checking everyone out that's doing it. On 3, 2, 1, time. Start it over. The reason we're gonna start it over is because I'm seeing this. Now this can be coming from a subconscious space, because a lot of times in combat sports, like even myself being a fighter, your trainer ever tell you you're doing something, you'd be like, no, I'm not, even if it's to yourself. And this is how everyone is looking right now with this drill. This is not intent. This is intent. I'm in a space, a good battle space where I can compete at or spar at. Here. I even want to see the intent in your eyes. I don't want to see lazy eyes, this. Because your mannerism starts in the drill. Your attitude, your eye contact. Your eyes don't have to be like a deer because obviously no one is in front of you throwing punches at you. But I want to see you switched on as if somebody was in front of you trying to hurt you. So put a little bit more life into the steps. A little bit more life into the steps. Like be woke. On 3, 2, 1, work time. No reset, no bouncing. Keep in mind, guys, the most important thing about step drills is not wasting energy, but keeping the proper space in between your feet. Because you have to keep in mind, you can't really be offensive or defensive if your feet is like this, too close together. So how you start your base is how you set with your base. Right here, my base is set. I can compete with anybody in the world with this base right here. I could do anything from this base. I can jab from this base. I could pull from this base. I could dance from this base. I could just do anything from this base. So keep this base. I don't want to see steps where your feet is coming too close, and I definitely don't want to see steps where you're stepping so big that your back foot have you in this position right here, because we're no good. If you're fighting orthodox, you're going to someone's right hand. Let's act accordingly. What do I mean? Left hand up. If you're going to your right, you're fighting orthodox. You're going to someone's left hook. And this is like sometimes what happens in fighting. We take things for granted subconsciously. Now what I want to see is this. Just checking yourself. On each side you go. Each side you go. I'm going forward, my lead hand is up. I'm going backwards, my lead hand is up and my right hand is up. Hand positioning on the step. The lead hand is actually going to come out when you go back, because you always need something in between you and your opponent. You always want your opponent to see this and not this. Because if your opponent's seeing this, Lennox Lewis taught me this when I was 20 years old and I was boxing him. I only weighed 200 pounds, and this is Lennox Lewis in his prime. And I was fighting him from boxing from a standard position. And if you guys know Lennox Lewis like I do, you can only imagine the ass whooping that I took from boxing him in a standard position. So what did he teach me that changed my life? He said, get your lead hand here, get your right shoulder back, bend your knees a bit, and you just made yourself that much longer. So that's just when you guys going back, even though we're gonna get into it to the drill of lead hand out, start practicing it now, advance the drill. So if you're going backwards, buffer. This is a buffer, give you time to think, to be offensive or defensive. But if you hear, you don't have no time, your opposition is just on you. Especially if you're a fighter that like to disengage a bit. If you're confident in stepping back, then you have to make sure you're secure stepping back. So if I know I could set traps when someone is coming forward, at minimum what I want to do, I want to set my traps like this, because eventually I'm going to be able to hit them with a jab, I'm going to be able to control them, whatever. You understand? So going backwards, lead hand up, and if you want to advance it a little bit, lead hand out. Work time. Yeah. You look so much longer. Yeah. Now imagine stepping back and your hands is in a standard position, step back. Even if I miss your head, I'm still on your property. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, it's very good, good. So what's next? We just step to our left, step to our right. I see a lot of guys L-stepping, that's fine. It's a time for that. Going forward and going backwards. Advancing the drill to another drill. So now it's a lot of steps, but there comes a time when we like to pivot. I like to pivot during my check hooks. Sometimes I like to pivot during my right uppercuts at the same time, but I like to make sure my system check is good before I even get to that. So again, step drills, keep the same mentality, put emphasis in intent on your pivot game. So here, I'm here, pivot to my left. I'm doing this not like I'm frightened, but with just a lot of intent, guys. I'm here, pivoting to my left. I'm landing. The way you land off a pivot determines everything. It determines how your offense is going to be if you're in an offensive or defensive position. So here, I want to pivot to my right. Small step, pivot. And if I want to fire or defend, I can. Here, pivot to my left. Look where the left hand is at, because I'm going to someone's right hand. And I don't deserve to do that for free, because I don't take life for granted, I don't take boxing for granted. And I know my opponent can hurt me, so I gotta treat it as such. So pivoting to my left, lead hand up. Pivoting to my right, right hand up. Want to go back, lead hand here. Want to go forward, lead hand up, because I'm going into someone's home when I step forward. And that's okay, but when you're going into someone's house, you gotta be respectful and you gotta be prepared. The best way to do it is lead hand up, torso down a bit. I really don't want to see nobody straight up. Torso down a bit. You don't have to be all the way down here, but just have your torso down a bit, going forward, going back. When it's time to pivot to the left, lead hand up. Pivot to the right, right hand up. Work time. Then when you went to your right, you said, I would rather you go like this. I'm going to my right, slow, with your hand properly up, because that will go into speed. But if you're doing your feet right, but your hand positioning off, when you get into a sparring.
I've been watching the seminar. I love how it's going. I think it's crazy to see such a big group and people at different levels, but still able to get something out of it. I know that that's always Malik's intention, is that people will be able to take something home, whatever level they are, if they're an elite fighter or somebody who's just coming to boxing. And it's cool to see people from different disciplines coming in and making sure that they can improve on their striking. I hope people are enjoying it.
I'd rather for all the drills to be slow and correct instead of fast and wrong. Whatever it is I show you today, I don't care if you're doing it like this. I watch the best of them. Some guys I love their shadow boxing more than I like their fights. And it's not because they're like this. No, they're here. Ward, turning the jab over. Taking my head with me when I go to my left, off the line, back ready to fire. Turning my right hand over, turning the hook over. If anything comes, I got some protection. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Intent, slow it and correct, not fast and wrong. Work time. Good. You gave me my first bounce today. I'd rather just steps. But someone had to give it to me. My man right there gave it to me. Just give me step, that's it. Exaggerate it, your hand, that's it, yes, yes. Torso is gonna be down, I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna be there. So, yes, yes, small. Because if the step is big, you're telling on yourself. Let's see, yes, a little smaller. Again, yes, a little, yes, Because you get ready to fire, small. Yes, and now, get there again, get there again. Hold that position. Now, naturally, you have me doing something that I may not want to do. I have to turn to my left. And yes, you're giving me something offensive in return, right? I'm watching guys sweat, I'm watching guys breathe, and you guys ain't doing nothing but just working on fundamental steps. And this is how it should be, because I watch a lot of fighters get knocked out or get knocked down. The best, Pernell Whitaker, one of my top 3 fighters of all time. Every time he got knocked out, it was because of his balance. He just wasn't on good balance. And a lot of times it's because Pernell was a disengaging fighter. So he would play around, and Hurtado caught him right here with his feet crossed. Actually caught him with his feet up because he was doing a gallop, and he got caught right here. I say this to say, punch coordination, easy, basic stuff to just check your punch coordination system. So what do I mean? We all should know how to punch at the same time when we're going forward, at the same time when we're going back. Some of the greatest fighters in the world can knock you out while they're going backwards, while they're going forward. Floyd Mayweather is not the hardest puncher in the world, but if you came to him disrespectfully while he was backing up, he can clip you. Ricky Hatton ended up in a bad position because he just was coming on too much and didn't respect him. So punch coordination, just check your system here while you're going forward. This is the first time we're punching so far. And now the punches don't have to be with intent, just the motion. Forward, backwards, left, right, pivot, right. Keep that going at the same time with your feet. So what I don't want to see, I don't want to see nobody chin over their front. Don't leave your feet. Bring your feet with you with your offense, whether you're going forward, you're going back, left, or right. Work time. Same time while you're moving your feet. So I don't want to see singles, 1, 2, then stepping. No, coordination. Can you do this going forward? Can you do this going backwards? Can you do this going to your left or to your right? It's not the drill if you're doing single 1, 2s, then stepping. When you pivot, you don't have to be punching at the same time. You can make your pivots quick, then get right back to it. So once again, it goes back to intent, not going through the motions. So same thing, feet quicker and hands quicker as well. Work time. Captain Obvious, keep working. I shouldn't have to say it, but sometimes us as fighters, we do things subconscious. Even with every drill, your chin is down. Even if you want to look up while you're working, look up like this. I don't want to see, that's too relaxed, taking things for granted. This is things that can happen in a fight or sparring. Chin down with every drill, let's go. Continue the drill. Yes.
Remember your hands follow your feet. Our feet can change right hard first step. Yeah. Your short step is a short step. Light step.
I'm gonna go a bit unorthodox here. Usually when I'm coaching, doing seminars, classes or whatever, I like to go from the feet up, as you guys can tell, and go right back to the most important punch in boxing, and that's what? The jab. But what we're going to hop right to now, because it's one of my favorite arts to teach, and it's the art of missing punches. missing punches on what you do and after you miss a punch has always been so imperative to me. Why? Because I watch guys throw punches, and if they miss, especially big punches like knockout artists, if they don't hit nothing on a consistent basis, they get discouraged. If they miss shots, anybody almost, out of position. If they miss jabs, they automatically assume why the jab is not landing. And one of my favorite drills, personally, is the art of what do you do when you miss a punch? Physical, right here. And what does this lead to? So one may say, yeah, well, is that legal? Who cares? Referees will get you hurt. You can't make silent agreements. A ref is there to do his job. Give him a job to do. If you get warned for making someone feel their pain right here, it's worth the warning. This is a fight. So you have to be menacing and a bit malicious when you're fighting. So getting back to what to do when you miss punches. You guys are going to put gloves on and partner up with this drill. So this is going to be the drill. When you miss a jab, don't be discouraged. Oh, I got to get my hand back. Sometimes getting your hand back take too long. I'd rather give pain from me missing and vent my frustration on this guy's neck to bring him down. When I throw my right hand, he slip it. I'm not going to get discouraged like most punchers do when they miss shots. I watch fighters miss shots and it caused them to actually lose the fight. Why do I say that? Because it's a system. It's a domino effect. I keep missing this guy. I guess I'm slower. I keep missing this guy. His defense is just good. No, a lot of fighters just don't attend to what to do when you miss punches. Slip my jab. When you go here, you miss, bring down. Each person do it 2 times. The second one is this. He slip, I bring him down, but this time I don't leave my feet. I go here, because it puts me in the position to do what now? Boom, correct? So 1 is a standard. Slip. I'm leaving my feet here. 2, I put myself in the position to be violent. Right? So let's get some gloves. Partner up on the art of missing punches. Again, the drill. Slip the jab. Your partner. Keep your feet still. But I don't want no one doing this. Your partner slip your jab and you nice to him and you're not even moving him a little bit. We're not sparring. I don't want you to hurt your partner, but I want your partner to feel a bit. Second, he slipped the jab. Small pivot. Put yourself in a position to be violent. 2 each. Work time. That's 1. So now, just so you know this one. That's it. You ain't got to go too hard on it, but yeah, that's even better. Yes. Yes. Now the second one. Can you see the second one? Perfect. Your turn. Let me see. Yes. Yes. You slip the jab and use that to get you there. Now you Yes, that's next. Yeah. Oh no, it's good, brother. Yes. Real quick, guys. This right here, your opponent slipped your jab and you get in his shoulders. This is not the justice. This is not really punishing them for you missing the jab. It has to be here because the shoulder is not going to cause C6 and C7 damage. The neck is. So you want about time you're getting rid of them that you're putting pressure down on the neck, not the shoulder. The neck, not the shoulder. Let's work. Couple more reps. Oh, that's heaven on earth, that one, yes.
And then when
yes. Yeah, yes. Yeah, but by the time you remove the hand, give me a right hand. Watch out. Step back. Boom, yes. Yes. And now say if you can't sometimes get the wrap of it, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's hard, at least for boxers, the gloves is a bit big and we can't really open it up. But if you slip here, and I could just do this, if my forearm got your neck, I'm good. But if my forearm got your shoulder, I'm fucked. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Yes. You know? Yeah. The 3-2 that I'm talking about would be like, boom, boom. It would be, boom, boom. That one is a little bit hard to time. That's the one you guys should always be like trying to throw, especially if someone have their hands up. But saying that, I'm throwing, the opponent's throwing a 3. Then when they throw the 2, when you throw the 2 and they slip it, they slip on the outside, same thing, hit it out, but don't be nice here. This is the neck thing. You know what I mean? Try to get coach. I'm throwing my 3, throwing my 2. I missed that. It's not time to get discouraged. It's not time to think about how good his defense is. It's time to get physical and malicious and break him in a position there. So one would say, well, you can't really punch from there. Aren't you supposed to punch from there? What I would say to that is, say if I can't punch from there, hypothetically, even though I could get some work off there, I know for sure he can't punch from there. So sometimes the job is just to make sure you can't get hit. Like, you know what I mean? Because if I'm putting myself in a position where my opponent can't even strike, that's a win for me. A judge is going to look at that and count that as win generalship. I won that sequence. So don't worry about too much of the counter off of this. So I throw a 3, I throw my 2, he gets here, I go here. He's in the back position, I'm in the door.
It's not strong. It's not strong. Yes.
Slip 1, slip 2. I'm so woke while I'm throwing my combination and so alert and have so much intent. I'm aware he just went under. I need to stop that and get rid. I need to stop that and get more neck, like, you know what I mean? So here, with your partner, slip 1, slip 2, under the hook, I stop that. What I don't want is this. In a fight, I don't mind it. It's called getting heavy. Your opponent have to strain. Lennox used to do that to me a lot. But for here, just the technique, we're not sparring. We're just getting better, getting new ideas, things that we can use. Slip 1, 2, under. Stop him. You can tap your partner here if you want. Corkscrew. Yes. Under the hook. Yes. Yes. What I'm showing. Actually throw a left hook and stop. Throw the left hook. Because in reality, it's going to be you're trying to throw a left hook and you want to stop this. This is you really want to stop that. Is there moves to counter even that? Yes. But boxing is a game of, combat is a game of inches. So something like this, I want to throw, slip. I want to throw a real hook and stop him. Throw a real hook. I don't want no one reaching out to do it. That's a whole nother drill, whole nother thing. This particular one, throw the hook, get her, and stop him. Or stop her. Work time. So right here, the drill is here, right? Boom, you stopping them. Now, we got to play devil's advocate. Well, what happens if he keep on going? You don't just let him go. No. Just actually move your head. So here, just move your head. You wouldn't end up like this, focused, lasered in, controlled all the way out. So I'm here. This glove, this mitt, it turns into a blade. I'm going to drill him all the way out. So either way, he's not getting out for free. Throw a real hook, slip my 1, slip my 2. He gets out of that, and he constantly keep going. He keep going. I drew him out there. So you're actually turning your forearm with intent. It's not weak to draw him out. And what does that do? That stop a counter, and it stop his idea. Way out. Yeah, all the way. Yes. Very good. Slip 1, slip 2. My balance is good all the way if I want to do that. But you got to be ready to fight. Here. Look, I'm controlling him all the way through to a point where now I still got him. By the time he turned to me, my right hand is already in his face. So right now, let's get to some shadow boxing, but visually, miss punches. After every punch, I want a lead hand out. After every punch, I want a right hand control out. After I want this out. I don't want none of this. Boom, boom, boom. Steering at your opponent. And that's how you should look at it. Like I'm steering at my opponent. I hit you. This means what? You hit me. Rock'em sock'em. So shadow boxing with intent. I should see everyone shadow boxing, but after the punches, I should see something. I should see something. I should see something. Right? Work time. That's it.
When should you frame with the right hand opposed to your lead hand?
If you're close.
Okay.
So here,
okay.
I don't really recommend it like this, but if I'm here,
Yeah.
I'm not going to jam myself with a right hand.
Gotcha.
If I'm here, I'm going to make way for a good left hook.
Okay.
So I'm going to go here.
Gotcha.
I'm doing this to load this hip to throw a good left hook. I wouldn't recommend this right here, but I done seen some of the best of them do it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You want to get creative? Boom, 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 something. Work. Real quick, when you do the forearm parry, head is not in front of knee. I'm giving myself some space and time to defend. I just opened up an avenue there so I could come back. Backhand parry, forearm parry. Backhand parry, forearm parry. Backhand parry, forearm parry. Good? Yes, again. Work time. That's it. Leave your feet still and lean back. Feet still. Yes. Again. Yes. Again. Yes. I'm here. I just opened this window up, but if I'm forward, if he missed this, it's going to get me here. Give yourself a little bit more insurance and more of a buffer to attack off of this counter. I just opened that up, leave it there. I just opened that up. I gave myself, I could be creative with this type of open. I could come up the middle. I could get real evil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just all type of stuff. Leave it up there. I could step back if I want. Up there again. I could Larry Holmes put it down here. Here. My good friend Connor do it again. My good friend Connor told me something yesterday where I could go here. You could just get creative from that. So give me some waist in that forearm parry. Parry. Not Yes, I want your waist going here, and I want this coming up. Waist going back, forearm going up. Yes. Yes. That's it. You know what I mean? Yes. I like that. Yes.
But he goes to the ropes.
Yes.
He tries to go back, but there's not enough space. It's too
Right,
late.
right. So at minimum, so we'll say if the rope here, reaching for a jab is not even an option. But here is the last thing that I would do if my back is, right now my back is on the rope, the wall. I wouldn't even do this if I was here. Here, I'm acting like I'm scared. I'm almost kind of worried. I'm gonna have my gang face on, the crowd is not gonna know, but inside, I'm gonna know, like, I gotta fix this. That's way too close. Guys, keep this in mind. On this journey in boxing, there's so much I've learned from doing, there's so much I've learned from watching, right? But it's so much I fucking learned from failing. It's so much I learned from not doing it. Like you understand what I'm saying earlier? The next drill that we're going to get into, we're going to touch on the jabs now. The next drill we're going to get into is the ghost jab, the long jab from the long guard. Lennox Lewis taught me this jab when I was 6-0. 6-0. So one would think, oh, well, you had 40-something fights. That means after Lennox told you, you was like this. Absolutely not. I went in fights like this still. Like, absolutely. And I'm watching all my guys in Philly do that, and I'm watching Tommy Hearns tapes. But Lennox is telling me, you're long, get here, get longer. So a lot of things that I teach, it come from a place of not doing. Like, you know what I mean? You could be a great teacher by accomplishing things. Be a great teacher because you're a fighter, but you also could be a great teacher because you know how to observe. Being able to observe is a gift. Everybody don't know how to observe information, then be able to teach it. So don't never let no one ever tell you, this for coaches too, oh, well, he never fought, man. He don't know nothing about it. That's absolutely wrong. I know people that know more about boxing that never boxed than people that box. I could sit down and talk to people. I'm talking about going back to the 50s and 60s and techniques and combat, and they never actually put gloves on before, but they just know it. That's a closed-minded way of thinking. Well, you never done it, so you don't know how to do it, or you ain't never did it at this level, so you ain't know how to do it. Being a good coach, being a good teacher is an intellect thing. It's an intelligent thing. It's an observing thing. It's being able to apply information that you learn even from your students. I'm sitting here learning from y'all today as well. I'm not here to just teach a seminar. I'm here to learn.
Hi guys, we just finished up a seminar with Malik Scott here at Bangtao Gym. Very good seminar. A lot of work on the fundamentals. Learned a few things about faking, defense, some techniques if you miss your shot. Yeah, all in all, it was a very good seminar. Yeah, you can see the full thing on YouTube if you want to watch again afterwards. Hi guys, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see more seminars like this. Have a good day.
Hey guys, I'm Noah, I'm from Germany. I've been here at Bangtao for around half a week now. I really enjoyed the seminar. When it comes to boxing, I'm definitely a beginner, but I do have to say that I learned a lot today. He's a great teacher and he explains everything in a way that makes anyone understand it no matter their skill level. And I think I'm going to take a lot away from this. And I feel more motivated to train combat sports than ever before. And yeah, I think this was a great experience.
Hi, I'm Wukong Wilson. I just came to the seminar to meet my brother Malik Scott. We've communicated on Instagram DMs quite a few times, but this is the first time I got to meet him in person. And it was a dream come true. Like, the drills were great. I mean, of course, I'm a coach myself, and most of these translate over. Everything was perfect with my ring. It was like exactly the same. But that's not what really captured me. His passion, it's the same as mine. Like, we love boxing. If you ever see Malik Scott doing a seminar, go. Like 100%. If you like boxing, go. You will learn how to love boxing.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, man, just finished up the seminar. Great stuff. I mean, anytime you can get a chance to be around a great boxing mind like Malik Scott, you got to jump on the opportunity. I was disappointed. Ricky Hatton was here about 6 months ago and I missed it. So, I had to make sure that I was here for this one, and Malik didn't disappoint. I'll be back.